Okay, now the audio should be a lot better. I'm not even gonna bother doing that over because I can't. Oh, I leveled up. That's right. Uh, Rapid fire. Okay. Now, Dex. How many points I got left? 2. 1 in the strength. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think I would enjoy, doing this for a sort of like a living. But I'm nowhere near that, so I'm not gonna sit there and go, yep, I can definitely do this because I probably couldn't. It'd be nice to try. It'd be damn sure nice to try. Marbles, do something. I won't shoot that. Okay, I won't shoot that. Okay. Alright. But, I kind of applaud the people who are able to do this for a living. I really do, because, a lot of them are able to produce, like, good quality content. I obviously cannot. It's not for lack of trying. I think it's just, when you don't really have a direction, it's hard to do anything. And while I don't want to say I don't have a direction that I want to do, I find it very hard to, just find what you want to do, really. What if I do this? Marbles. Do something. Oh, it's 10 gold. I'm not going to go out of the way for 10 gold. Like, a lot of the people who actually do this, they have an objective in mind, right? They know exactly what they want to produce. And for me, it's always been interesting because I'm not 100% sure what I want to produce. I always have an idea of what I like to do, and I can do what I want to do for the most part. Not a lot of things. There aren't a lot of things I can't record. What there is a lot of, however, is time. Like, time is something I don't really have. Like, I have other, I guess, what's the word, responsibilities, I guess. Other things I have to take care of, and, oh, I need a lot of vitality for that. And a lot of the time, because I have that, I have other things I need to take care of, taking the time to sit down and watch a video, create content for a channel is, it's not exactly easy. It's actually somewhat hard. Do I want that? Yeah, I want that, actually. No, whatever. I don't care. Taking the time to sit down and actually create something is actually a lot harder than it looks, and I just have other responsibilities, unfortunately. If I could sit there and say, well, if I was making good money doing this, I would make time, to actually sit down and make something good, better than what I can do now. And that's not an incorrect, that's not wrong, actually. That's something I would most definitely do, actually, if I had the if I had the views and the money that was coming in was relevant, by all means, I'd be pumping out videos every day, and I might even be doing giveaways. But as it stands, it's just not there, unfortunately. So really, right now, it's just more of a hobby. And I really, it's not the worst hobby in the world to have. I mean, it's actually quite fun. I've met a lot of people doing this, mostly on my live streams. A lot of people I really like, hang out with, even now. I have a couple of league players I like playing with, because League of Legends is that kind of game where it's just more fun with friends. It just is. You know, League players, people I talk to about, you know, whatever comes into my messed up little mind sometimes. You know, I have someone I can talk to, and that's pretty cool. I mean, it really is. So this didn't exactly take me out of somewhere. It kind of put me into a different situation sometimes, but you know, I do like the fact I have, you know, friends that came out of this. You know, I don't see it as a complete and total loss. I guess it's one way to put it. But, you know, having people that say you can rely on is actually really nice. You know, if you wanted to throw an idea for content off of them and you said, hey, I had an idea for this and here is the thing. And, you know, being able to find someone you can actually throw the idea off of and then have them respond is actually really nice, you know. Because I can make all the content in the world, you know, and I could think something's funny, but then if I show it to someone, you know, before I put it up and they say that's not funny, you know, I have to really rethink, you know, why did I think it was funny, or get some actual feedback. I don't actually make a lot of funny videos, but you get the gist. It's like you have an idea for content and then you want to pump it out, but you're not sure how people will take it, so you ask them a question, you know, what do you think of this? And more often than not, it's, you know, they're supportive, but, you know, every once in a while we'll get the, yeah, that makes no sense. And, you have to really just sit there and, you know, you may not like hearing that, but it's the truth sometimes. You know, if your content doesn't make sense, or your content, is only funny to you, I guess, you know, there's no reason to knock, you know, making content that you don't think is, that you think is good, but then other people may not. I guess it comes down to it's not their particular cup of tea. Oh crap, I don't want to go this way yet. But at the same time, if you want to try and make content that people will enjoy, you also have to kind of think about what you're making as opposed to what you want to make. So like, I can make a video where I'm playing, I don't know, Call of Duty, and I get pooped on, and I think it's funny because maybe someone's talking, or I'm just playing really poorly. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad video, but it doesn't really have any sense. There's no like, there's no reason for it to exist, right? Like, if you create something, I think you have to create something and give it a reason to exist. Oh, Vault. Akimbo. I don't use shotguns, so I guess I'll use Vault. Oh, okay. That's what I wanna. So it's the ammo, okay. So you really just wanna create something that people like, and you wanna create something that has a purpose, right? So if you create a funny video, you wanna make it funny because it's funny, and not make it funny because it's kind of weird.
That was a trap.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. You know, someone should be throwing stones, right, to other content, but like I always think of something as like, when you make something, right, you have a purpose for it, right? It has a purpose, right? But if you just make something for the sake of making it, you know, it may not have a purpose. So then what's the point of making it, right? So really, you just wanna what the hell? Which one's better? None of them. Okay. That's kind of how I approach this. It's like, I wanted to play this game, you know, blind. I'd never bothered researching it. You know, I'd have seen videos of it, but, you know, I think it was a Total Biscuit video back in the day. I think it was comparing it to Diablo 3. Excuse me. It's comparing it to Diablo 3 and how this one was a lot better for a lot cheaper. And whenever that video came out was the last video I ever watched of anyone playing this game. So that can give you an idea how long it's been since I actually, watched anyone do this. Seen a lot of fire damage, so really I've just been taking it like that. It's like, I like to play games blind. I don't like seeing, I don't like playing a game I necessarily know a lot of, because, I can play almost any game really well. Not to toot my own horn, but I can play almost any game well. Like most gamers can pick up a game and play well. That's just proven fact. I'm a gamer. I've been playing games since 5 years old, playing good old-fashioned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and actually beating that game. I actually beat that game. So I just showed you my level of commitment. So I've been playing games since I was a kid. So game mechanics and gaming is not exactly it's not exactly unfamiliar to me, right? Most games I can pick up fairly well, fairly quickly even. What's this? Oh, yeah, I have to pick that up. I'll let the game decide. So, give me like 2 weeks. I can pick up most any game. It's kind of boasting a little bit, but I mean, anyone's actually, like people just, make saying, ugh. There's people who go, well, I'm terrible at games, but you find a game, you find a game that someone's good at, and they'll undoubtedly be really good at it. Like if you play RTS games, you'll pick up every other RTS game fairly quickly, because a lot of the mechanics, carry over. They don't. It's not super unique to one particular genre. They kind of streamline, right? So if you play, that's a good example. So if you play the original StarCraft, StarCraft and Brood War, you will have a leg up on someone who's never played that game. If they go in straight and play StarCraft 2, right, and they come in and they play, and they were StarCraft 2 Brood War players professionally, or even played it casually. They'll have they'll have such an advantage on you, just because they're familiar with the game. It's what they know, right? So if they go out and play Command and Conquer, some of the stuff, the mechanics may be a little bit different in terms of combat or in terms of just basic mechanics, but they'll still have a leg up on you just because they know how to play. I mean, you can apply that to any game. You can apply it to Madden games, hell. Excuse me. You can apply it to any of the Madden games. Most of the Madden games are the same game for about, 5 years at this point. I mean, they've been kind of pretty similar for a long time. They've been pretty similar for a long time, and
your pet has departed.
They've been pretty similar for a long time, and they one Madden game may be a little bit different from the other, but the core mechanics, they're still there. So, this game I wanted to play blind. I pick up games fairly quickly, and I wanted to play it. I don't know if anyone else on YouTube's made a playthrough of this. I'm sure there's been a bunch of people who played it, but I've never watched anyone else play it. So I just decided, it was like $3 on the Steam sales, so I went, pick it up, right? Because what the hell? Is he moving? Figure I'd pick it up and play it because I heard it was a good game, and lo and behold, here I am playing, enjoying myself actually quite a bit, considering I don't actually play a whole lot of these games. I wanted to get Diablo, but I don't know. That game just didn't catch my attention, so I stayed away from it. It might actually be a good game. I don't really know. I mean, maybe now it's a good game. Back in, I believe the loot system when it first came out wasn't that good, and now it's vastly improved. Well, at least on console it is. Whether or not that's actually true, I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe when the new expansion comes out, maybe I'll get that.
Is back from town.
I don't know yet. That depends how well. Depends if I really end up enjoying this game quite a lot. Maybe I'll make the switch. I don't know yet. For now, I'm actually having quite a bit of fun playing this. Surprisingly so. I mean, it's not a terribly complex game. I'm sure there are min-maxing strategies, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit through and figure that out, look at a spreadsheet, figure out what I need to do to get the strongest possible character, but I'd rather figure that out on my own. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I'd rather figure it out on my own. Unless I'm really stuck. No. Then I'll go to YouTube, but for the most part, I think I'm happy playing it blind. Oh god, why do I have to cough? Trap. Ow. Ow. Z. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Bring more of that. And just bring like a whole bunch of that. I don't want a shotgun. Or as they call it, shotgunny? Shotgun? Unnecessarily French? Question mark? Yes, I don't know. Whatever. What did I pick up? Nope. 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 Okay. Down the hole. Oh god. Okay. More endless waves of people. Well, they were people at one point, I guess. Bat minions spawn. Obvious trap is obvious, although I should have known, considering they're like really small. Those chests, I feel like they're a lot smaller. Like the actual model for them is a lot smaller than the actual one they use. And they have loot to give up. It looks a lot different. Give me that. Give me that. Blow up. Blow up. There we go. No, my blow up. Whatever. Yeah, see, that looks a lot different. The colors are different, I think. Okay. Is this a boss fight? Yeah, it's a boss fight. Okay, marbles set up. Alright. Whatever, let's do it. Alright. Not that impressed. Mordo. He's French. Kill him. Oh. He hits hard. Now move. Okay, okay, that's cute. A lot of ads. A lot of ads for no reason. Loves his stuffy. Let's say stuffy or stiffy? Well, I don't see a stiffy, so I guess that's stuffy. I become more experienced. Yay! Alright, everyone has to die. And he's dead. Oh, he should be dead. Where's Marbles? Oh, okay, there he is. wasn't that hard. Okay. Short cannon, rawhide pants, whatever that is.
Quest complete.
Okay, is that it? I think that purple was a legendary. Oh, well, not a legendary, but quest item. Marbles. Over here. You need to be a pack mule. Yeah, just get rid of all of it. Where?
Your pet
Go to town.
has departed.
Alright, we go this way. Alright, more chests. I like that. Break all that up. It's a blue chest, so what do you got? Ooh, mysterious shoulders. Nice. Mysterious chest piece, even nicer. Okay, I don't want that. Don't want that. Ooh, damn it. God damn it, I don't actually have anything to identify that with. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, we go. Portal to surface. My phone go off again. You, minion.
Look what fell off the back of the wagon.
You're lucky I can't kill you. Actually, that's a good item to get. Let's see what's happening on my phone, BRB.